morning from a very busy Blackpool Pleasure Beach. So it's quite a long queue to get in this morning. It was even inside the shop, so it took about 20 minutes to come in. But it's all good, we're inside the park. The park's open 11 till 5 with fireworks afterwards. And it's a good opportunity to have a first look at Aviktas since it's gone up. I can already see it to the corner of my eye over there, which we'll go and have a look at it. Got launch pad right here, which we'll probably have a go on. And it's the last day of the season to enjoy all favourite rides such as Icon and the big one. So let's not hang around, let's get started. First ride I'm going to go on today is the Grand National, an excellent Mobius loop coaster. It's probably the best woody in Blackpool. Probably the Big Dipper is probably a little bit more tame. Nickelodeon Streak is closed for maintenance at the moment, so some rides have started maintenance early, such as Nick Streak and Revolution, and a bunch of others, and Pleasure Beach Express. So I'm going to go on the Grand National first. Just had a great ride on the Grand National. I thought it was actually quite smooth today, having a non-wheel seat, the second row from the front. It actually was that smooth, it puts Wickerman to shame for being rough. So I thought it was really good. It's got a bit of a queue, but to be fair, it's like running one train aside is not the best operations. A lot of the food outlets are closed. Fish and chips and chicken. Not happening for my lunch. Well, the hours are pretty short, so I would have prioritised getting quite a few rides in. I've only been on one so far, and it's nearly 12 o'clock already. Ooh, this thing looks huge walking up to past Aviktas that's recently gone up. This thing looks amazing. Looks absolutely huge. It's going to swing like way over here, over the fish and chips and up to the big one. Turning out to be quite a sunny day in Blackpool. It's going to be quite huge when it opens next year. Unsure whether it will be ready for first day of the season next year. No one knows, not even the seats have been attached. Looking forward to getting a good view of it on the big one. Now it's gone up. It's got its darkish green colour supports in gold swing arm. We've got river caves that's still being reimagined. This probably won't be ready for next year. It was used for Journey to Hell, so the queue line gets used for one of the scare mazes. Not an awful lot going on, it's all boarded up. It's not in much of a state as I found battle galleons yesterday. Looks incredible with how big it is and how close to the pathway it is. It's going to be great if we're getting lots of off-ride shots of it when it's swinging. Looking forward to the day it tests. Quite a queue forming for Big Dipper that now opens at 12 o'clock instead of 11, so it seems to close 1 hour after park opening and 1 hour before park opening, which doesn't make a difference because this entire bottom end shuts at 4 for the fireworks tonight. The park ideally needs to be open from 10 because there's not a lot of time to go on all the rides. So let's get in line for the Big Dipper, the next best wooden coaster in Blackpool. The Big Dipper isn't quite ready this morning, so I'm going to go and do Icon instead, using the speedy access, well, easy access pass, because it's a lot easier to get than Merlin ride access pass. Not as complicated. You just providing them this card, and then you can get it straight away. You don't have to pre-book. So we've got icon. So the Big Dipper's just finishing its few test cycles, so I didn't want to hang around and wait for it. So let's go and do icon. Finished going on Icon. It was such a good ride. There it goes again. It was such a good ride. It was about, it's not as good as Hyperion. Like Hyperion is just much taller, faster, better, and it was great to feel a lot tighter on Icon than on Hyperion. There's other than newer maps like Voltron or the Ride to Happiness. So I wouldn't say it's as good, nowhere near as good as Helix either, or Blue Fighter Europa Park, but I can see where the Mac family got inspiration from with Helix. So it's a good fit for Pleasure Beach. They made use of the space they've got to build it, and Aviktas is going to fit in nicely with Icon as well, with sort of the gold colour, because Icon's sort of gold as well. So I'm going to go over and do the big one. Hopefully it's not too windy, and I hope it's on 2 trains as well, or else it'll be a very long wait and a very long queue. This is the area underneath the big one where the fireworks are going to be launched from later tonight at about 5 o'clock. Hopefully it'll be dark enough. The big one is running as people are walking off it, but I'm not seeing it go round too often, so it's probably on 1 train. But nevertheless, I still want to ride on it because it's the last day of the season. So let's give it a go. there we have it. We're just had a ride on the big one. Very big, very large. Even waited extra for the back row, which is such a wild ride. So if anyone wants the most thrilling and most high airtime intensive experience, go for the back row, because you'll just get pulled right over the top and get flinging at the seats with just a tiny lap bar and a seat belt. So it was definitely worth waiting that extra, and it made the last ride on the big one memorable. I also went on steeplechase over there that opens at 12 o'clock. So it's open. So this has started opening an hour later and an hour earlier, just like the Big Dipper. So it questions the maintenance of these rides sometimes. The big one, Sweet Shop's not open, and the Gallopers Carousel was removed this year. Skyforce has been reassembled, so I'll go and have a look at that in a minute. I'm not going to be going on Revolution today because it's so close to maintenance, but I'll probably go and do Avalanche. So I definitely enjoy getting back on the big one. If there's time later, I probably will have another go, maybe sit at the front or something. But priority is getting round, do some of the other rides, maybe some of the dark rides. I'm definitely going to do Valhalla as well. I bought Waterproofs for a reason, but they're just chilling in the locker by the entrance because Valhalla is only open for 2 hours today. It's only open from 3 till 5, and the fireworks start at 5, so I've got to be quick doing Valhalla as well. So I'm barely going to have time getting in between. I would go big pizza kitchen, but it's going to take quite a while. Might go and have a look at Skyforce over there. Skyforce has recently been reassembled, maybe to be shown to a seller. I would hope it would come back next year, but it could be being lowered into the hired position to show off to a seller. So it might have been running recently to demonstrate. So all the logo has been taken down, but everything else still remains, the queue line and everything. No one knows, but it was supposed to be closed for just this season. No one knows if it will return. Just like yesterday at Alton Towers, it's raining and I'm getting wet again. So I've just been on Avalanche and it was painful because it was raining and I couldn't see anything because it was raining. But I can't complain, it's still better, it's still more entertaining than the ones at Europa Park. It's got a bit, because it goes faster. So I think it's about time I had some dinner, some lunch, because it's raining and I don't like getting wet. I'm going to go to Big Pizza Kitchen, which is a bit like pizza pasta all the time. Got Airbender going. My phone's going to get very wet very quickly. The train's not open today because it's starting its maintenance. I don't fancy going on any of these Nickelodeon rides. I just want my pizza and my food because I'm getting wet.
No crackers growing. People come to the crackers.
today, lad? Tuesday.
Don't be ridiculous. He's back up in the zoo. That's just an innocent nun out for a pleasure cruise.
Right enough. You'll be hearing from the solicitor about this. RPM. That's rabbits per minute. Hang in there, Gromit. Everything's under control. Gromit, lad. Well done. Well, that went as well as could be expected from it, didn't it? Well done, Chuck.
Well, I've just done my lunch at the Big Pizza Kitchen. There was good and bad things about it. So the food quality was good. It was decently priced. It kept being restocked and everything. There was just one bit of complaint that I got about it, and that is when I go up to the bar to order, because the QR code thing doesn't take season pass discount, and by the time I got back from the bar after queuing up, the table had already been pinched and my glasses had been pinched, because I left something there on purpose so that I wouldn't get my table nicked, but they did it anyway. Well, that got resolved and I was given a plate straight away. It was starting to get busy with the rain, and I've also been on Wallace and Gromit to see the new Knorr bots they've put in since the summer. I think it's a good addition. It's good that they filled out the last room with something before the big bunny rabbit. So you would have seen a POV of that in the video. And we're going to keep doing some dark rides because it's still spitting with rain. So do the Ghost Train and Alice in Wonderland.
So step this way, meet my friends, and see our wonderful show.
Quite a while since I last said anything. I went on some of the dark rides, such as Wallace and Gromit, Alice in Wonderland, the Ghost Train, and the Derby race as well. All really good rides, not too long. Used to move quite quickly. And I'd say for best of last, probably the biggest challenge of the video. Can I go on Valhalla without getting hypothermia? That's the question. I've come prepared. I'm not a daft idiot. Like, I've got a waterproof coat and a waterproof trousers that I need to go and fetch. So I just need to keep your feet dry, or else it'll be a miserable journey home. So I know it's cold, but I just can't leave Pleasure Beach without doing Valhalla at least one more time. So let's see how wet I get. This is going to be very cold and very wet and very miserable. It's got 4 o'clock and I'm doing Valhalla. Got waterproof coat on, waterproof trousers. I just hope my shoes don't get wet, or else I could have a miserable train ride home. I definitely survived Valhalla. I've done not too bad. It's just my coat and my trousers that are wet. Everything underneath's dry. My phone still works. It's just the only damage is my shoes are wet and my socks are wet. There was about 20 foot of water in them. Something stupid. So I'm glad I bought some extra socks. On a positive side, all the fire effects are working. We got a 4 out of 4, even the ring of fire. The only thing was not working was just those hammer things in the second section. But it was pretty much almost a perfect ride for the last ride on it of the season. I just hope it gets maintained. So I need to go and get changed and take my coat off and get some new socks on. It's about 4:30, so we'll be watching the fireworks in about half an hour. So I need to go and get a decent spot. So that'll be coming up next. Pleasure Beach does look so lovely at night with all the lights, especially on the flying machines. I will change now from Valhalla. Waterproofs work wonders. So the best way I would go about it is wearing waterproof trousers and waterproof coat. And in the summer, wear like flip-flops or something, or slider shoes. Just keep socks dry, but in the winter I don't have an option, so I'm glad I had some extra socks, but my shoes are still wet, but I'm sure I'll live. Not had much chance to show it or ride it today. Launch pad. Just not had the time today because there's been so many rides to get on and no much time. And there goes people on their night mission of launch pad. Just not had the time today because of short hours. It's 4:45 now, so I better walk over to Wallace and Gromit to get a good view for the fireworks. And as it's gone dark, it is a nighttime view of Aviktas. The lighting on it really shows the colours. You can definitely see that gold colour on the boom arm. I had a ride on the big one and had to peer over whilst going past. All that's the other side of the fence is all the foundations have been cleared up, flat concrete, and I can see the raisable platform for the so you can reach your seat has been installed, but none of the seats have been put on the arm yet, so it could be a while away from it testing. There's another look at Aviktas. All in position at the fireworks, right to the front. About 5 minutes to they launch, but it's currently raining, so it's going to be a bit wet. I'll watch them this evening. us for Pleasure Beach for the 2025 season. Park's now closed for the year. We'll reopen in March 2026. So we'll have to come back for opening day next year with another vlog. Hopefully Aviktas will be opening very soon. Fireworks is a really good display with Christmas music, so it's Christmas themed. And it was probably not on the scale of Alton Towers, but it still did a really good job. Some proper loud banging fireworks. So I thought it was a really good display. It's well worth coming to these firework nights, so openings at Pleasure Beach. There's quite a lot through the summer with late night riding. So next weekend coming up is a surprise theme park trip in Europe, which I have no clue where it is, where a vlog will be coming soon. So if you liked this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for future vlogs coming over the next few weeks, over the Christmas period. And that's it for this vlog. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.